So if I didn't know, the interior of the C5s, they're not the best.
As y'all see, it's pretty basic in here, you know, your regular 2000s interior.
So in the back of my car, one of these boxes is gonna upgrade the interior. I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting this for over like a year now. Is it backwards?
Yeah.
It's super nice. Wow. If you look at this, you can already tell this is like super high quality. This is super nice, and this is way nicer than the original. Just look at that side by side. I think I can tell which one looks better. I'm really excited to put this on. This is gonna be really sick. It's gonna upgrade the driving experience like way more. My mom's Lexus has these like little thumb like holders or whatever you can call them, and it like changes the whole driving experience. These old steering wheels are like thin, they're cheap feeling, and this is gonna feel way more premium. But before we get into the install, guys, I just want to thank Kustom Interior for sending me out and hooking me up with this carbon steering wheel. Kustom Interior is actually a sponsor of mine already. I've done the seat covers by them. The steering wheel is very nice, very high quality. I'm not just saying that because I'm sponsored. Like, it is really nice, high quality. You can customize it however you want. And if you are interested, y'all can use the link down in my bio or use code C5Colson to get 5% off. But yeah, guys, let's install it. I'm gonna be installing it tonight, so let's go. I picked up the steering wheel puller kit at O'Reilly's. If y'all have an O'Reilly's near you, you can rent it and take it back if y'all didn't know that, so that's what I did. Before you install the steering wheel, make sure you disconnect your battery. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have the battery disconnected right now. Online it said like 10 to 15 minutes and you're fine. I'm gonna let it sit like 30 minutes just in case. I don't want an airbag popping off my face. Like, that's pretty scary. Make sure you disconnect the batteries, guys. Like, if you're doing this, make sure you're doing that. And let it sit, like I said, 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna wait longer. I would advise that too. I mean, y'all put in the comments now, this is my first time doing a steering wheel, but safety comes first, you know what I mean? This is really about to improve my interior. I already have the seat covers by Kustom Interior, and these are really nice. You can also use code C5Colson on these in the link in my bio. Yeah, I think the steering wheel is really gonna make my interior come together. It's easier to turn the wheel sideways. I did one side and then I flipped it around to the other side. This is what it looks like. Use a good Torx 230. That's what it is. Try to take your time. You don't want to strip the bolts. I heard that you can strip them pretty easy, so this should pop off. And just make sure to be careful with the airbag. You do not want to mess this up. Make sure to be careful with this. So as you see, it has like a little hook on it, so it wouldn't bite down if you just leave it like this. So, all right, me and my dad got this off, so I didn't get that on video. It was kind of hard. We didn't use the impact because I didn't want to, you know, mess up anything. But some people may have to use the impacts because this is a 20-year-old wheel, so it's not gonna be too easy to get off. Right now, it looks like I have like a little quick release setup going on. This is the original, and this is the upgrade. Look how much better that looks. I took the plastic off of this, put it on here, and now I have to put these on. Alright guys, we're all done. Look how good this looks, man. But I am really happy the way this turned out. I just plugged everything back in, so I'm kind of scared to go in here because of the airbag, but I know everything's fine. But it feels so much better than the original. It's so much thicker. It has the flat bottom, which I customized. Y'all can customize how y'all want. Y'all can get the stripe. Y'all can get the digital thing. Y'all can do literally anything. Flat top, fully round, Alcantara, just tons of different options. It's really up to y'all. I went ahead and went with more like a calm kind of like flush look, so I didn't want the stripe on it. Black stitching with the leather. I forgot how to pronounce the name, but I did this, the one with the holes. I'll put it up here, right here. Hey guys, let me know what y'all think. I'm very happy with this. I'm really happy the way this turned out. It took a little bit of time, so you know, beware of that. It's not the necessarily like the easiest thing to do, but it's also not the hardest thing either. Just be careful with everything. Make sure your battery's unplugged. Make sure you don't strip anything. Just be careful on that. Yeah, I'm just really happy with this. I want to drive it now, but like it's late and I'm straight piped. I don't want to wake up the neighbors. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow for a little drive. All right guys, as you see, it is the next day. And the steering wheel looks great, feels great. I'm really happy with it. If y'all are debating on doing a carbon fiber steering wheel, I would say go for it. Especially if you have an older car like I do, or a C5 like I do. This car sounds so good. But as I was saying, definitely go for it. The steering wheels in the C5 suck. Like, they're super thin, and I'm not a big fan of the airbag design anyways, but they're just super thin, they're huge, and it has like that cheap leather feel. This is way better, just the way it holds your hand. You can hold it from here, here, up here. It has thumb or hand grips right here. It feels good to hold it under here. It's just really nice. Also, I'm finally doing another POV drive. I know y'all love these, and just haven't done them. I haven't had my camera too, so honestly, with these gas prices, it kind of sucks to drive this car. I don't know if y'all saw earlier, but I was getting really bad gas on the highway. Like right now, I'm getting 26 miles per gallon in 6th gear, which is not bad at all. But when I'm accelerating, I'm getting like 5 miles per gallon, and you know, I just got my car straight pipe, so I'm gonna want to hear it. So that's been making my gas mileage a little worse. This wheel also paired up with the short shifter from MGW is really nice. I like the way it looks. The MGW short shifter makes a big difference, by the way, like way better. I have the 2 bushings in it too that make it feel better. I'm sorry if it's really loud. It drones kind of a bit, you know what I mean, but I think it's worth it. I think it sounds good. Yeah, this makes a big difference. I really like it. I really like the 90s interiors. Like, you have the Pioneer radios, you have the you know, like the different type of shifter in this. I had to stand my ground, guys, couldn't let no one in. But what I was saying is I really like those type of interiors, like wow, that was a bad bump. And the, you know, like the quick release wheel and everything. But I do think this wheel comboed with, you know, the way I have my interior looks really nice. When I get a daily, I'm gonna do that, the 90s kind of style interior. But I like the blend I have. You know, I got the P2M mats, I have the purple interior lights, but I also have more of the modern kind of, you know, interior. Because this car was my daily, and it still technically is. I just don't drive it as much. Because I drive to, most of the time I'm driving to work. Also, if y'all notice, my steering wheel, I kind of drive tilted. It's not because when I put the steering wheel, I put it on wrong. You actually cannot put it on wrong. So don't even worry about that. Don't stress about that. That's not an issue. It's my alignment. My alignment's cooked, but I'm not gonna get an alignment until I bag my car, because there's no point in spending $100 and doing that. some reason, guys, Texas has the worst roads, like, ever. I respect all static guys that are like on the floor, basically. It's definitely something that turned into like a skill. Like, your average person isn't gonna be able to drive, you know, like a static car without destroying it. I think static is cool. Like when I have a, when I get my mini truck, I'm gonna have that slam too. But I'm gonna do that static, not bagged, I think. I just think that'd make more sense for me, not to have two bagged vehicles. But me personally, I like the way C5s look bagged more than the static, because it just looks so sick having like the front splitter like touching the floor on these cars. Like an E36, you know, LS400, like those look sick slammed and being static. But I don't know, I think C5s look better bagged. That's just my opinion though. I really need to get some rollers. I don't really have any rollers with like the new setup, like being lower or with the clear tail lights. Like, to be honest, I'm not really that active in the car kind of like community. Like, I don't ever really go to meets. I don't really know too many people. Recently, with my like traction, like me getting bigger and stuff, which I'm very thankful for that, guys. Thank y'all very much. And if y'all are new here, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out. But like I was saying, is now I've like started to meet new people, like got more people I know that are in like, you know, like the static or like stand scene. I've gotten I've made more friends into that, you know, kind of world. Like I have a friend with a bag C6, which on VSKFs, which that thing is insane. That thing's sick. Like, other than that, I'm not really too active in the car community. To be like fair, guys, I'm not too much of a people person. I can talk to anybody, I can talk their head off, but like I honestly kind of like just being with myself, like my little friends, my girlfriend, my family, and that's really my circle, like my inner circle. I prefer just being in a circle. But with my car looking nicer and, you know, the bags, everything like that coming, I definitely will be more active into the car scene. I will be trying to go to car meets, and I'll try to make some videos on that too, if you want to see those. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm very happy with the way the wheel turned out. It looks great. It's very high quality. It's very professional. So if y'all are interested, make sure you use code C5 Kustom and use the link down below. You get a little discount and it helps me out. You can customize that however you want. Like I said, it's really not that hard to install either. So just make sure to like, subscribe, guys. I'm going to be posting more videos more often. I have the bags to install, and I also have the carbon fiber splitter, which I think I'm going to do that this weekend. I just want my car to look nicer. Recently, it's not been looking as nice because the splitter is all broken. But yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.